So I'm Matthew Payne, Grove Junior driver from New Zealand. I think it was on my 5th birthday we decided to get into go-karting, and that was probably what started it all really. My dad got me a go-kart for my 5th birthday. I think it was like a second-hand, pretty average cadet car or something, and we just sort of went out to the track for a while and just did a lot of practice, so I wasn't that slow when I turned up for my first race meeting. So yeah, that's probably my first memory I've got, and obviously coming out to Pukekohe and watching the V8s from a very young age, I think, was also the other stuff we did as a family. It started 2020 actually when I was qualifying. We did 2 races there before everything got shut down, but I qualified 2nd overall out of like 100 and something drivers, and I was so happy, I finally got to race at the front with all the Europeans, and it sort of changed my whole view on racing over there. The guys at the front are so clean to race against, and it was like I just couldn't believe I was able to be that fast. I like a lot of the old Formula 1 racing, sort of 1960, but it's probably the last sort of F1 World Champion we had for New Zealand. Well, the only one is probably Denny Hulme. He was pretty special to me. I've read a lot of books on him, and I just heard a lot of stories about him from people he used to know, and I sort of looked up to him for a long time, and sort of he was someone that sort of achieved something that I didn't think, well, no one really thought was possible, being an F1 World Champion from New Zealand. What excites me about the future with Groves? They're obviously putting a lot of time into supercars, and they've really sort of stepped up this year. I think a lot of people didn't realise, they took over the whole thing and really sort of grabbed it with 2 hands and worked on it really hard. They've put a lot of time and money into this team, and I think we're really benefiting from it now. At the start of the year it was pretty hard, just with all of the changes being made, and I think a lot of people found it hard to adjust, but we're all sort of coming together as a big family now, which is really good, and I think it's really important for the future, and things are obviously looking good for them next year with Gen 3, and I think that's going to be really exciting for everyone, just as a bit of a refresh, I think. So it's looking really good. So.